What's going on, everyone? So, according to Kobe Price, the Los Angeles Lakers, due to uncertainty with LeBron James and Luka Doncic, right? Both guys could leave the Lakers within the next year. LeBron James as soon as this year, Luka as soon as next season. That with that uncertainty and with that kind of pressure, the Lakers are expected and kind of looking to go all in. Now, here's the thing. I think that should be expected in something that the Lakers do regardless. Even if LeBron James and Luka Doncic were signed for the next 5 years, I still think the Lakers should go all in because you got LeBron James and Luka Doncic, right? Like, I don't think you need the risk of them leaving to go like, hey, maybe we should go all in, right? Like, no, that's what you do. When you have a guy like Luka Doncic, even if you didn't have LeBron, if you just had Luka, go all in. Right? I don't care that he's 26, right? Like I want 10 championships. I don't want 2, right? So if you can, like we're the Lakers here, right? We're not this random team, right? Championships or bust every year, right? I'm not happy making the conference finals. Like I'd rather make the conference finals than, lose in the first round, but I'm not happy in making the conference finals. I'm not happy about making the NBA finals. I'm not happy about making the playoffs. I'm not happy about not being a play-in team for the first time in years, right? I'm not happy about any of that, right? I'm happy when the Lakers are hoisting the Larry O'Brien trophy and Luka or LeBron are hoisting the finals MVP. That's what I'm happy about. That's what I want to see, right? And that's what the Lakers standard is, right? That's the beauty of being a Laker fan. Is we have that standard and we hold the team to that standard. So again, I don't think this is just, somebody that's expressing, like, it's not something that like I talked to Rob and Rob, like, no, this is just like an expression. So, but still, like, it's just the idea and the fact that this is even a thing around the Lakers and you've seen it the last few years because the Lakers haven't done what they were supposed to do the last few years, right? That it's like, this is even a thought. Like, this is even a thing that exists. It's like, that shouldn't be, right? Like, we shouldn't even be having questions of like, should the Lakers go all in or will the Lakers go all in? The answer is always and should always be yes, right? Right? Like, that's the goal. Unless we're a tanking, rebuilding team, right? Then that's very different. But as soon as we got LeBron James, what did we do? Sold everything, got Anthony Davis, and immediately won a championship. That's how it's supposed to be, right? That's what the Lakers do. That's how the Lakers have won a championship every decade for the history of the league. And that's how the Lakers will continue to win a championship every decade for the history of the league. And we're getting close to another decade, right? Like we're going into year 6. So Lakers need to get themselves together so that way we can go win another championship. But going all in obviously would be nice, but there's a couple things, right? One, you need the assets to go all in, and Lakers are very limited on assets. They have 1 first, they have a second, they have like 5 pick swaps, right? Which, is nice. But their real value outside of Dalton Knecht and Austin Reeves, but Dalton Knecht, they're probably going to trade. Austin Reeves, it's one of those things I'll be a little surprised if they trade. But those two, right? Outside of that, it's your expiring contracts. It's Maxi Kleber, it's Gabe Vincent, it's, Rui Hachimura, right? It's those type of contracts, Shake Milton even, right? Because with the new CBA, teams now need to kind of reset the deck at times, or you're going to get a team that is wants to be great and ends up having a bad season, and like, okay, we need to kind of retool here a little bit, right? Or you get a team that wanted to be bad and they're not, and they're like, man, we're trying to tank for the number 1 pick. And it's like, okay, well, let's trade these vet guys to the Lakers and get some expiring contracts and kind of clear the deck, right? Like that is kind of like what the Lakers could benefit in. Problem with that is though, too, is that those expiring contracts are an appreciating asset, right? So the longer you can kind of wait, and the closer you get to the trade deadline, then the more value that will have because you'll have teams more in desperation, right? And you've even seen teams already like the Brooklyn Nets that really valued the expiring contracts. One of the reasons why the Lakers were able to get Dorian Finney-Smith when you had a team like the Memphis Grizzlies that were willing to trade protected pick, but it was still a first round pick. They were willing to trade a protected first. Problem is they didn't have the expiring contract to go and pull that off. Then the Nets didn't want the long-term money, right? So the Lakers can benefit from being a team that has that abundance. I mean, they have like $60 million in expiring contracts. They include Austin Reeves and stuff, right? I mean, there's even an argument for the Lakers to kind of just have this be a gap year a little bit, fill all your needs in free agency, and then, go into next year. But point is that Lakers need to continue to be patient. And it's frustrating at times. I get it. But I've talked about it for years now, right? Like, be patient, let things unfold. And we saw, Dorian Finney-Smith and then Luka Doncic, right? Patience yielded that. Where if the Lakers went and did a bunch of other stuff, you wouldn't have gotten Luka Doncic, and we'd still be sitting here going like, can Anthony Davis and LeBron James win another championship? And then 2, what happens if LeBron retires and now Anthony Davis is your best guy? And 3, Anthony Davis is only getting older, so our window is closing, and it's closing quick, right? Like, all the problems we've had the last few years would still exist. Now it's like, hey man, we got Luka Doncic. Oh, by the way, have you seen Luka in the lab? That dude looks yoked, right? Like, he's coming, right? So again, we're just in a very different position, but is also another reason why the Lakers should go all in, because Luka Doncic is putting the work in. He is showing the effort. He is getting ready to go on a revenge tour. And if you're the Lakers, you should oblige him, right? Like, if you're the Lakers, you should be doing what you have to do to put him in the position to now go succeed and win, right? But regardless, the Lakers, again, that should be the standard for the Lakers every offseason. You don't want to make trades just to make trades, right? You don't want to make a bad trade. No trade is better than a bad trade. And I still stand by that, right? So again, that's why the Lakers need patience. They got to continue to be patient. But you also need to push the issue, be creative, right? You got to understand teams are going to want to fleece us on every turn. Well, the Lakers. And teams know you need a center. Right? So all these teams that have centers, you don't think that they're like, well, right? Like, guess what you need, guess what we have, and guess what you're going to pay, right? Of course. But Rob's got to figure that out. Rob's got to navigate that, right? There are multiple centers in free agency that you have as leverage. Like, if it was me, I'd be like, yes, I would love your center. I need your center. He would be great. But I'm also okay with going with a Clint Capella and a Brook Lopez and riding with those two. And, wait till somebody else comes along. So we could do this deal now, or I could just go that route. Take your pick, right? Like, it's up to him to do the negotiating. It's up to him to come to the agreement in terms, right? And it's up to him to find those diamonds in the rough. Talked about, go get a DeAnthony Melton on a prove-it year. Right? It'd be great if he can get back to healthy. Yes, there's concerns about injuries and stuff like that. He's coming off an ACL tear that missed the season. But guess what? That's why he's going to be cheap. So instead of him making 11 or 13 million, whatever he was making, he's only going to make 2 million, right? That's a benefit for the Lakers. Right? You're going to have to take some risk. You're going to have to take some rewards here. You're going to have to do some things to kind of upgrade this roster to a point where you can get to contention, right? So we'll see. But Lakers should always be looking to go all in. Like, that shouldn't even be a question, right? But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass a question to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out. Helps me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.